Okay, hello. Today we're discussing the infamous I'll Give You the Sun. I'll Give You the Sun. I've been wanting to read this book for a very, very long time. I have a very long note on my phone, which is like books I don't know that I want to read in the future that I haven't read before. And this was like, I want to say, part of the like top 10, the first 10 books that I wrote on that list. And now it probably has like over 70 books on it, I'd say. So I've been wanting to read it for a while, and all I can say is it was a letdown. My first complaint with this book is that the chapters are just so long. I know, I guess like a lot of time is supposed to be taking place like between the chapters, but still, like, it's so boring and it does not motivate me at all to read it. I did not like that at all. I just wanted to switch perspectives a lot. Okay, so the blurb tells us that Jude and Noah are barely speaking in like present day. And like when it was kind of, I guess, revealed why they weren't speaking, it was also a letdown. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. I think honestly that Noah is way too dramatic. He said like, I wanted he said if my sister was drowning, I'd hold her under the water. That's like only because I guess they were playing like 7 minutes in heaven at a party, and then like his sister went in with the dude that he had a crush on. And yeah, that is kind of low, but like nothing justifies wanting to kill your sister. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I wanted more to happen. Yeah, it was just like a very big. I felt underwhelmed with this book. I think the story was actually kind of interesting. I guess. Um, like the whole thing about their mom and Guillermo having an affair was kind of interesting. And I have never read that in a book before, so that was kind of unique, I guess. Also, the whole thing with like Jude, like talking to her grandmother who has passed away, and like her mom sometimes as well. That's also kind of interesting. And it also has a lot to do with art, which is cool because I don't really like art, so I kind of, I guess, learned a bit more about it a little. I don't know. I don't even have my notes printed out because I don't want to talk about this for so long. I'm just trying to think right now so I don't have to make it this short. I don't know. It was okay. I would definitely return this book if I could, but it is after a month since I got it, so I can't. I don't know. It just like shrug. It's shrug. Uh, hmm. Maybe like a new perspective in like in this book would be good as well. Like hearing somebody else's point of view may be beneficial. I don't know. It was just like it was kind of boring. But like that being said, I kind of read it. But I think that's more because I wanted to get it over with more than I actually liked what I was reading. Like some parts were interesting and I wanted to read on, and I did. But I don't know. Like I feel like nah, it's kind of boring, but kind of not. I mean, I finished the book. There was like a part at the beginning where I was like, maybe I shouldn't. Like after I read the first chapter, I was like, okay, these chapters are way too long. Do I really want to commit to this? And I did. I guess I don't feel regret for committing to it, but like, nah, my life wouldn't have been any different if I hadn't finished this. Um, what will I remember this book for? Yeah, probably the very long chapters, honestly. And I guess like the dual storylines, it was kind of cool how like one was in the future and one was in the past. Out of 10, I'd give this a 7 just because it was a huge letdown. Long chapters, the story wasn't like bad or anything, and it wasn't confusing or anything, so I think the plot was okay, but like the execution was not really there. So 7 out of 10. The next book I want to read, I'm thinking, is called Challenge Everything by Blue Sanford. It's about like the climate crisis. Somebody in my freshman class of English read this and liked it, so I thought I'd buy a copy. I got it from Five Below, I believe. And it's in great, what's the word? Great quality. I'll also give another word, but quality works as well. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Shrug. Should you read this book? Probably not. It's okay. Um, yeah, we are on spring break, which is great. So that means I can read hopefully better books than this. before we end spring break. Okay, this was 6 minutes, not bad. Bye. Sorry, final notes. Literally the thing that they do as children when they're like, how would you rather die? That's definitely not good for their mental health. At the beginning, why did they do that? Why did they do that? And also, like, who would you save first? That's also very detrimental. Y'all need counseling, please. I'm worried.